Hello and welcome to the world of online Christian English as a second language courses. My name is Patrick Bell and I'd like to introduce to you a whole new way of helping your students learn English. International Christian Online School, or ICOS as we usually call it, is a division of Heritage Christian Schools. It was founded in the beautiful city of Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. We now have students and school partners not only across Canada and the US, but also around the world, including Mexico, the Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Ecuador, Peru, Panama, South Africa, China, including Hong Kong, Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Taiwan, Norway, and Russia. Seems like we're adding a new student or school in a new country every week. If you're new to the online ESL world, it's hard to imagine how professional and impacting ICOS courses can be for your school or for your ministry. Maybe you don't have a dedicated ESL teacher in your school, or the one you do have isn't adequately trained. Perhaps you don't have an organized ESL program that will prepare students for North American universities or to compete in today's challenging world. It's possible that you need more flexibility in scheduling, or you have students with a wide range of English proficiency. Maybe you're just looking for new ideas. Here's some good news. The Ministry of Education in British Columbia has approved our levels 2, 3, 4, and 5 courses. Therefore, all high schools in British Columbia will accept these courses as elective credits towards high school graduation requirements, and final course grades will appear on the student's official BC Ministry transcript. So you can be assured that the quality of these courses is excellent. We found that the best way to realize the value of the courses is to get in and see for yourself. So now we'll give you a sneak peek at the inner workings of the ICOS ESL courses. I want to introduce to you Amber McLeod, our academic director. When I come back, I'll share with you a couple ways that you can get started or partner with us.
Thanks, Pat. Hi, I'm Amber, and I'm very excited to share with you what ICOS has developed and how using these online courses will benefit you and your students. Let's get started. We have 5 levels of courses from beginner to expert that help your students prepare to enter university in a North American school. Each level has between 80 and 100 hours of interactive instruction. Later, we'll give you a link where you can view the details of each course. I'm going to navigate you through a typical lesson that your student will be working on. But first, here's a quick background. Our courses have been carefully developed by master ESL teachers to include the 4 C's. They are Christian values, Cambridge standards, Canadian content, and cultural sensitivity. Currently, our cultural courses include Chinese, Korean, Spanish, and Canadian. These courses have proverbs, characters, heroes, and attractions embedded within the lessons to help develop an appreciation of different cultures. The problem with most online schools today is that anyone with a laptop can create an online English course. They focus on teaching some grammar points around themes, but they don't focus on building a systematic base of grammar. We focus on a total development of the language by systematically building upon solid foundations of accurate grammar. And it uses the themes as a springboard for conversation. To build a skyscraper, you need a solid foundation. You can't just add a few bricks of conversation here and there in rote memory. There are 20 thematic lessons in each course, and every lesson is packed with over 4 hours of interactive online activities. These have been created for your student to engage in, have fun, and learn all at the same time. Here is a typical lower intermediate lesson. As you can see, we explore more than just the basic English skills. In every lesson, your student has a warm-up activity, listening dialogues, vocabulary activities, games, pronunciation practice, cultural features, grammar activities, reading comprehension questions, speaking skills, writing activities, and lesson review questions. As well, the higher levels introduce students to phrasal verbs and idioms. Your organization can choose between our self-study version or our teacher-assisted version, which comes with journal entries, discussion forums, as well as writing and speaking assignments that complement your students' lessons. Scrolling down through each of the sections, you'll notice the wide variety of question types we offer. They include multiple choice questions, drag and drop items, matching, writing, spelling, word moving, drop-down menus, crosswords, and word searches. Next, let's look at some of the key features that students and teachers particularly appreciate about our courses. Students enjoy our pronunciation practice, our immediate corrective feedback, and the flexibility to work on lessons and practice conversations at their convenience. Our pronunciation practice is available at all times. Your student can click on the blue bubble that appears and practice saying the vocabulary words he or she has heard and worked with throughout the lesson. Your student can then record his or her voice, play back, and compare it to the correct pronunciation. Not only that, your student can also visually focus on stress, intonation, and the linking of words in context. Our immediate corrective feedback is a great tool for students as they can work through an activity and then submit their answers to see how well they did. We have found that students like to go back and correct the answers they got wrong. In doing so, they not only reinforce their learning, but they receive a higher mark on that particular activity. We believe in teaching, not testing the student, and therefore there are minimal point deductions. No more waiting for the teacher to see if it's right or wrong. Your student can literally focus on his or her mistakes and learn from them. Lastly, our flexibility of being online allows your student to work on their course in the classroom, at home, or wherever there is internet available. Students can also sign up to talk with a professional native English-speaking tutor through our tutor calendar. Students can learn at any pace, any place, any time. Now for teachers, you'll enjoy having more time to focus on the individual language needs of your students and using our monitoring features that are available at your fingertips. We know your time is precious and that you want to use it teaching your students. With our courses, you don't have to prepare or grade any lesson activities. It's all done for you. Any student assignments can be viewed and marked right online. Our program automatically marks each lesson out of 10 or 100%. Furthermore, as a teacher, you are given a teacher account, which allows you to see how long your students have been working on a lesson, how many times they've redone an activity, and what concepts they're struggling with in a lesson. Having this valuable information lets you focus on the particular concepts with your students and meet them where they're at. And finally, using our courses enables you to be much more effective in a multi-level class as students work through lessons at their own pace. Rather than making everyone learn the same concept at the same time, now you can have students learning individual concepts simultaneously. In essence, you become a facilitator for your students as they take on more authority for their learning. Well, now you have a brief overview of how our online ESL courses work here at ICOS. As you've seen, there are so many great learning tools packed into our lessons because we want to offer the best we can to your students. It's our goal to not only prepare your students for their future academically, but spiritually.
Thanks, Amber. If you would like to try the ICOS courses for your school, but you're not sure you want to take that next step, then we want to make it easy for you. You see, we're interested in being your long-term ESL supplier, not just in making a quick profit. We're also interested in seeing your students achieve measurable results. That's why we want to work with you to sponsor a pilot project in your school. Let's take one class, agree on the criteria and results that you would expect to see in a pilot project, and then pay just 1/3 of the usual license fee. Only when you can see clearly that our courses are the right solution for you will we ask to be your formal ESL provider. And to remove any risk that you might have, if you're not happy with the courses at the end of the pilot, simply ask and we'll refund all your money without any bureaucratic hassle. If you're interested in becoming a partner with us and selling ICOS courses in your area of the country or the world, or you're looking to use ICOS courses as a ministry tool to build bridges into other cultures, then we'd love to speak with you. Take a look by logging on to www.icos.ca/trial and enter the word video where it asks for a code. You'll have immediate access to the first lesson of each of our course levels. You'll also see a link on that page to view the syllabus of each course level. To get started, please send us an email to info@icos.ca. Let us know how we can serve you and help you reach your goals. God bless you, and God bless your school.